This is the continuation of Heimbach. All right, so let's see, we were talking about the steps over there and what we've got going over here. So we've got some steps coming up here once again, and they're various widths. So I want to say it was like almost 6 feet on this front one, but you can see how it gets narrower. And I gave the down dimension and the up dimension. One thing to note is that we're probably going to need to get 16-inch pieces for this, whether it's limestone or bluestone, because we're going to have to shave them down to the correct shape that they're supposed to be. So this one is 16, this one's 12, but this one is 16 on the right side, and that one I think is like 15. So yeah, if we do 16-inch sheets, that should at least get us the correct sizes, 6 by 16 to be able to cut down to the adequate depths. So, all right, so where this started out is actually this wall right here, all right? So in between these two steps, he wants this wall to be at the same height as this wall and to look very similar to this. So this is where it gets a little bit more greasy. This is cultured stone, so we need to block up this area. It's 18 feet, maybe 3 feet tall, and the returns on it. So, and make it look similar to this over here. This is just a cultured field stone. I can't imagine that it's too terribly expensive. I know that the block work could be a nuisance, but nonetheless, it's not terribly tall. He wants to have these removed, these bushes here removed, because obviously we're bringing this up, and this bush right here removed as well, to get it, because in order to get this out, I'm pretty sure he talked about this one. We'll have to verify, but we'll have to put a brush dumpster in there. So, as I said, let me just double check that, but this is 18 feet. Yeah, that's 18 feet long, and it's 33 inches on one side and 28 inches on the near side. And then obviously it has a return coming along here. So it's at that height. The cap that's on here looks to be like a Fond du Lac, a nice Fond du Lac cap. Is that what we, you know what? I take it back. If this is cultured stone, I'd be willing to bet money that this is actually a cultured stone cap. 12 inches deep, nice and straight. That would be actually ideal for that. It looks like it's, 1.5 inches thick. We'll have to check to see if TCB carries something like that. So now, the wall is going to be made out of cultured stone. The steps and this return right here are going to be made out of natural stone. So for the risers, we're going to use a stone that looks similar in color and tone to the cultured stone. So probably if we were to take some Fond du Lac and Chilton and maybe some Arizona flagging as the risers, that would probably do the trick. And then we're going to show them the difference between bluestone and limestone for the treads and the walkway. So, let's see what we got up here. So the walkway, as you can see, kind of curves around right here, and it has a little curve in there, and it's 4.5 feet, like I said before. This is going to need to be removed, but we're making this all the same material. Am I getting sprinkles? Well, that stinks. Let me quickly walk through the step because it's a little more goofy. All right, so we have got a step over here, and I'm going to talk about the top radius. It is a 5-foot radius, so 10 feet wide, and it comes 5 feet out. So I had originally I said in my other video that we might want to order a custom radius for this, but upon further consideration, because there's other slight curves along, especially over here, let's just do pie cuts around here and just kind of make it a nice curve using pie cuts. So each of these steps look to be about 7.5 inches in that range. So there are 3 risers. On the left-hand side, it is 20 inches tall from the height of the landing down to grade. So it's 20 inches tall. Hang on a second here. Nope, I take that back. It is going to be 27 inches tall at this far end here. So 27 inches tall. Let's see if I can get out here. 27 inches tall. Oh, that's why I leaned on my keys. Hang on one second. Shush. 27 feet tall, 27 inches tall for, get that out there, for let's say 3 feet, and then it splits off. So I don't know if you can tell here. It splits off and follows it around over here. So the top riser, like I said, is 7.5 inches, and then this right here is 20 inches tall for 6 feet 8 inches, and then we've got 13 inches tall along here for 2 feet 8 inches. So along here for 2 feet 8 inches, and you can kind of see how this gets narrower along here, and this kind of follows the curve around here. So I've given the length dimensions of what we've got for each of those. So finally, along this stretch right here, I want to say I put it on there as what the length of this walkway is from this corner here to the step. We're going to need to raise this. The grade is lower, so we're going to have to put up a single course of Fond du Lac just to hold it into place, because there is a drop off there and it's just too tall to marry in with dirt. So we'll need to scooch that in with some 5 to 6 inch Fond du Lac just to hold it in place for, I'll even tell you, for 9.5 feet. So yeah, I hope that covers. I'm gonna get a video. I just want you to see. So this is square with the house, and you can kind of get a gauge on how not square anything is with it. And I can't even show it to you very well. Dang it. So right now I'm looking straight out. This is straight out. This over here is where the steps are. So this is straight out. This is the drop, bigger drop. But this is where the steps are coming out. So yeah, I think that's it. So bluestone versus limestone for the treads and walkways. We're going to use Fond du Lac and Fond du Lac and Chilton and a little Colorado red. Arizona flagging, jeepers. For the risers. For that wall that's going along there, we're going to use cultured stone and block footings, all that good stuff. I gave him the price range of probably $20,000 to $30,000, just as because he pressed me and said, well, I need to know if it's even in my price range. I said, well, it's going to probably be between 20 and 30. And he's like, yeah, but if it's too much more than that, I'm not going to be able to do that. I said, I understand. So just keep in mind that that's what I said that this is going to be close to costing.